Welcome back to the Family Focus. My name is Derek. I'm here with Jason, and this is episode 13 of the Fenway Focus. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about today, or at least I hope we have a bunch of stuff to talk about today. The Red Sox finish up their series with the Minnesota Twins. We also have a series to preview where they will be in Atlanta facing the Braves. And then we have, as always, on our weekend show, or when we recap our weekend series, we have the player and pitcher of the week. So, with that, let's not waste any time. Let's dive straight into this preview of the series against the Minnesota Twins. The Red Sox went 1-2 this series. The Twins took 2 out of 3. So, the 2 out of 3 was right, just in the wrong way. The Twins were on a 9-game winning streak or a 10-game, something like that, entering the series. I think it was a 10-game winning streak. They won the first 2 to up it to 12. And then the Red Sox finally ended that winning streak. It had to end eventually. Would have hoped it would have ended in the one of the first 2 games, but that's not, didn't go that way. So I'll hand it over to you, Jason. We'll start with just kind of a little bit about game one. Twins won 5-2. Game two, Twins won 3-1. And then game three, the Red Sox won 9-2. I'll hand it over to you, Jason. Get your thoughts on the series as a whole.
I mean, yeah, going into the series, the Twins were on fire. They had won 10 straight. The Red Sox were not, I think they were hot, but not at that degree, or not to that degree. They lost the first game 5-2. It was a solid win for the Twins, and then they lost 3-1 the next day. But then the 9-2 win, it was just they broke it open late and they snapped. The good thing is they snapped the streak. I know a lot of it was Margot had a huge miss in the outfield. I think the Sox officially won the Craig Kimbrell trade, but
yeah, I was about to say former Red Sox prospect.
Yeah, but I think overall, I'm happy as a fan. I'm happy. You're still 19-16. You're still 3 games above 500. Is that the best place you want to be? No, but for what this team is built around, that should be a solid benchmark. I think when you look at this lineup too, we started to see a guy like Vaughn Grissom. He had his first hit of the season where he got 2 RBIs, and he smoked that ball too. By the way, Dom Smith had 3 hits or something in this series, pretty good, and he played DH a bunch, which is interesting to say the least. But yeah, overall, Derek, I liked how they took the last game, kind of setting the tone for this very, I know we'll talk about it later, but another important series coming up against another hot Atlanta, or I didn't say hot, actually. They're cold now, Atlanta Braves team.
Yeah, they did just get swept by the Dodgers. The Dodgers,
but they were hot before that.
Yeah, they were hot. Then the Dodgers just absolutely annihilated them. This Twins series, I think it's interesting. Game one, Devers had a good game. Houck had probably his worst start of the year, which, I mean, even then, quality start. 6 innings, only giving up 3 runs. Still a quality start. It's a little unfortunate to not win, although it was 4 runs in total, only 3 earned, though. Still a quality start, in my opinion. But then game 2, just the offense didn't get going. Even in game 1, the offense didn't really get going. Game 2, offense didn't get going. But Dom Smith did go 2 for 4. That was nice to see. And then in game 3, the offense started to finally kind of get on its feet, I guess you could say. Devers, obviously, 2 for 5 with the homer. Grissom with the 2 RBI double. Rafaela had a homer. Dom Smith put in another 2 RBIs. Duran had a nice little game. So did Reese McGuire. Cooper Criswell, 4 1/3, only giving up a run. Solid,
Yeah, Cooper Criswell, real quick. Cooper Criswell's start tracker, what is that, 4?
Something like that. Or is it 3
Yeah.
because of the one game he was technically didn't start?
Oh, right. Hold on.
Haha.
Shut up.
You're going to hate that game if he ends up having 9 starts this year. I hope he only has 9. That'd be hilarious.
What prize are we doing if we get a hot take right? Well, you can't get a hot take right. There's only you already screwed one.
What do you mean?
And story. I don't know. We'll work something out.
I probably screwed two. Yoshida ain't winning no batting title.
You don't know. You don't ever know.
He's not at this rate. He's not going to play enough games. Won't be
Oh,
qualified.
right. No, you're
Although
right.
my kind of hot take is on a bet that I have placed that
God
says
damn it, it's 3.
Tariq Skubal to be the regular season strikeouts leader at plus 5,000. $5 bet to win 250. My chances right now are pretty good. He's got 53 strikeouts on the season. The only person with more is Tyler Glass now. Pretty good odds, I would say, so far. And Glass now's injury prone. Not that Skubal isn't, but Scheider's out. He's done. That was the biggest threat. Now it just needs to. Now Glass now just needs to go down, and I may have a winning bet. And then I
We'll
will
see.
probably use that to get another tattoo, but that's besides the point.
Uh, you should use that to go to a Red Sox game.
Bro, that's that fund. Those funds come from elsewhere. I don't know if I'm
But
allowed
yeah.
to say on air.
Okay.
It's
Anyways.
nothing illegal. It's just, you know,
Personal, private information.
yeah, I would say that.
Like none of your beeswax.
Whatever the hell beeswax is.
Oh, God. Come on. Okay. Let's move on. Do you want to preview the next series?
Um,
Or unless you have any
no,
final thoughts?
I was just about to say. One last thing on this Twins series. Yohan Durant's entrance from the bullpen is almost perfect. The
What's.
only issue I have, the lights don't go out when the Undertaker's gong hits. They go out
Oh,
after.
yeah.
The only gripe I have with it, the lights need to go out right away. Don't keep them lights on for an extra 10, 15 seconds. Turn them off. I don't care if the catcher's taking a fastball to the head. Just like probably
Yeah.
the Giants catcher did when Camille Duvall was throwing that bullpen in the bullpen. Do you
No,
think that catcher probably wore that cutter? It was probably like a 100-mile-per-hour cutter right off the dome.
I put that with next to the Enter Sandman for Mariano Rivera. But out of every active,
You know what's better actually?
what's better?
Hansel Robles
Yes,
with the
Hanzo
full
Robles,
Undertaker theme.
the
Oh
whole
my
Undertaker
god!
theme. Yes,
If I was a reliever, I would totally use that.
I know.
The lights off, just oh my god, perfect. Especially if you're a closer, if you're good. The only issue with it being Hansel Robles who does that is he's not good enough for it.
He wasn't 21. Just give him credit for
Yeah,
that.
for like 1 month. I love Hansel Robles. I liked him before he was with the Red Sox, but he's not good enough for that. He's not consistently good enough.
But he was good at the time. I know in 22 he stunk. Oh my gosh,
I still
his
can't believe.
entrance. You just hear the Undertaker entrance, and then you're like, oh shoot, he's giving up 4 runs.
It wasn't as bad as Sawamura. Sawamura was hilarious because
What was
every
Sawamura?
time, dude, every time he had a clean inning, he pitched well. But then they'd like have him inherit 2 runners, and it was like a lock. Those runners would score. I think there was a thing of like half the runners he inherited scored later in the inning. And it was
22,
like,
right?
yeah, and it was like, what the hell's going? But then he'd have a clean inning and he'd be fine. And it's just like, what the hell's going on? Because he had like a 2-something ERA for like a decent chunk of that season, and it was like, oh, he's not. But everyone was like, he's pitching terribly, and why? Because they would chuck him out there with runners on base, and every time it was a lock. It was a lock for those runners to score, even if his credited runner, the runners credited to him, never scored. So he would always give up runs that were credited to other pitchers.
That was the Ryan Brazier problem.
That too.
Inherited runners scored.
Ryan Brazier
Had a
had a lot of
lot.
problems though. A broken neck, a janky ass wind up kind of thing before he threw the ball, got set in the stretch. Oh, there are a lot of issues with him. His beard, his,
Okay.
his face.
I'm not going. No.
He's got a very punchable face.
Do you like what I'm doing?
Yeah, you're breaking your neck like Brazier.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Broke neck Brazier.
What was he
He's
doing
got
this
a
year?
very punchable face. I'm just
He has
saying.
negative WAR this year.
Yeah, very punchable face. Dodgers fans will get used to not liking it.
Okay, let's preview the upcoming Brave series.
You sure? There are a lot of
I have
punchable
nothing else.
faces on the Braves. Oh, on the Twins. There's one very punchable face on the Twins.
Who?
Who do you think?
I don't know. Why don't you tell us?
Bang bang.
Carlos Correa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a pretty punchable face.
You know what? You know who is the player I miss?
Do not say Christian Vasquez. I will slap you when I see you in person.
Not Christian Vasquez. God. Manuel Margot.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty, let's
Former
preview the series
former Dodger.
against. Yes, for like it's 2 months, right? Not two
Yeah.
months. No, it was
Not
like
even in the off season.
3 months.
Yeah, in the off season.
Yep,
All right.
former Padre, former Ray.
Yeah, let's just get former Red Sox. All right, let's get to this Braves series upcoming. It is a two-game series. Sox are off on Monday. They play Tuesday, Wednesday. They have another off day on Thursday, which is weird, but whatever.
We'll take it.
Um, I'm not complaining. More time to watch the Bruins and the Celtics. Um, but game one, Cutter Crawford versus Reynaldo Lopez. And then game two is to be decided, but Fangraphs has it as expected to be Nick Pivetta with Chris Sale set to go in game two. A little old, passing of the torch game, you could say. Chris Sale being the old Red Sox ace, Pivetta. I don't know if I'd call him the ace, but like, you get what I mean.
Yep.
Pavetta's pitched when he's pitched this year has been the ace. So I guess when he's pitched, what's Pivetta got? What an 0.82 ERA this year, although very limited sample size, but
It's
you
still
know
something.
it's something. It's better than I don't know what Sixto Sanchez. I don't
Sure.
know. I just throwing out a name. I don't know. I couldn't think of one. I didn't want to say Sixto Sanchez, but I couldn't think of any other name. I love Sixto Sanchez too. He just can't. He can't. He's like he looks like if he ate about 100 baseballs.
Okay. Where
Hey, I'm
I
allowed
thought
to
he was
make
just.
fat jokes. I'm fat, okay? I'm allowed to make fat jokes.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, because you're not fat. You can't make them. I can. You can make skinny people jokes about who's skinny.
Chris Sale.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Chris Sale. I was trying to think of someone else. I couldn't think of anyone else who's skinny.
Anyways, Derek, what do you have in this series? Do you think the Sox will sweep the series, or do you think they'll drop both games? Which I don't know if it's a formal term, but I call it a dusting. Whenever you get swept in
Um,
a 2 game set,
they're splitting.
I say a series split.
They're getting their. Someone's gonna have a Brandon Phillips moment.
Okay.
In terms of like it's just gonna be someone random who puts up like a big performance and out of like at like a most crucial time. It's gonna be
I,
someone random like a Garrett Cooper gets like a RBI like double to give him the lead, or like Dom
I think the game.
Smith or Zach
Yeah,
Short. That's a wild one.
I
Zach,
think the game they win by 1 run.
can they? I would love for them to put up 20 on Chris Sale. You know what they should put in the big leagues? They should put mercy rules in the big leagues. Just because it'd be so embarrassing if you lost by mercy rule. I'll put it like this: if you're down, I don't know, 20-3, you end up losing 20-3 or 20-4, whatever it was that the A's beat the Marlins. The Marlins, you deserve the laughability of getting mercy ruled should you lose that bad.
Like if there's a mercy rule, how would you do
Because
it after
all they do,
7? No.
yeah,
How would you do it? How would you do
after
it?
7, 10 or more.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
they're just going to throw in a position player in the ninth inning. They're just going to throw in a position player. Hell, they might even do it in the eighth, right? So after 7, so it's 10 or more, because that's when you can put a position player in, 10 or more. And like the embarrassment of getting mercy ruled, you kind of deserve it. Shouldn't you be down that much? I'm just saying. Like also too, all this stupid stuff about like, oh, all the stupid, so much stupid stuff about we need to worry about pitch counts and yada yada yada. No one's thought of putting in like a mercy rule, even though they don't want to throw position players because they're all this stuff about saving pitch counts, and then it's like, oh no, but now you can't use position players unless you're up by like this much in this inning and yada yada yada. Just put a damn mercy rule in, and it's embarrassing if you get mercy ruled. Imagine being the first team to get mercy ruled.
That's so
Imagine,
sad.
imagine social media and the Miami Marlins are the first team to get mercy ruled. Imagine if it's some team like the Yankees or the Dodgers. Social media would have a blast with that.
I think it's something to look into, but I don't think like owners will like that at all.
What do they care? The less time they have to run their facilities and they can still make it just as much money.
TV ratings.
People are turning. If the game's that much of a
True,
blowout,
true,
people are
true,
tuning out.
true, true. And just how much of an impact is it going to be? Probably, I don't know. But I mean, put it like this: if a team's getting mercied, and it's like if they keep it on, like how much? Nah, I think no. You do make a good point. I don't know. I'd have to
If
do
I'm
more
watching a
thinking.
Red Sox game,
This is too much on the spot where it's like
even
my
if
initial
they're
thoughts.
up,
If I go and break it down more, I'll have a more concrete
here's the
answer.
thing:
But
if
like,
the Red Sox are up 15-0 in the game, as much as I love them, I'm going watching something else. I'll keep
yeah,
track on my
I
phone.
agree.
It's 15 zip, or like they're up by 15. I'm going and watch something else. This thing
You're
is
gonna watch.
getting
You're gonna
boring.
watch soccer. Yeah.
Or literally anything. I'll go watch like some whack ass soccer game from the Australian League. I don't care.
What about slam ball?
You didn't have to ask me. I'll watch that anyways.
I love slam ball.
That's the okay. Can we talk real quick? Real quick ranking of just like weird sports. One is slam ball for sure.
Yeah, slam ball,
What's
baby.
two?
Oh.
What? Foot
Does that have to
golf.
be? It doesn't. Does that have to be ESPN? Well, oh wait, what'd you say? Disc golf,
Foot golf.
foot golf. That's a good one. What's that like obstacle course one where you have to like avoid getting tagged? It's like ultimate tag or
Ultimate
something.
tag. Yes.
Ultimate tag is amazing.
Yes, it is. It actually is. Um, Drone racing's pretty cool.
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
Sometimes they'll do it in like NFL stadiums. It's pretty cool.
So
Um,
that's so I think it goes slam ball, ultimate tag. What am I
what,
missing?
what did I say?
You said
Um,
foot golf.
yeah, foot golf. Golf, but with
We'll
a
go.
soccer ball and you kick it.
That's sick.
We need
I
more
don't
in the
know.
U.S. We need more foot golf. Um,
We should make a league when we're older and we inevitably win the lottery. Yeah.
yeah, inevitably win the lottery. What else is a good like spike
Or
ball?
when all your futures bets hit.
No, not spike ball, but spike like the spike ball, but you can use it in the pool and it floats. They have those.
Spike ball pool edition.
It's like I don't. It's not called spike ball. It's like spike. It's like spike buoy or something. I don't know what it is. It's basically like spike. It's spike ball, but it's not on the ground. It's floating in the water on the pool, like in a pool or in water, and you play spike ball like in your pool.
I'm looking up on Google. There's unicycle hockey. Why is soccer on a list of weird sports? Bossa ball? I've
It's
heard of that.
spike buoy. It's spike buoy. That's what it's called. Um, American football on ice.
I saw a clip of that this morning.
Yes, that's a good one.
Chess boxing, that's a pretty solid one too. But yeah.
Um, the
What else?
what's Dana White's slap league?
What?
Power slap is that what it's called? Power slap.
Power slap?
Or they just had two people that just slap the shit out of. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're in
Sorry.
timeout. You're in timeout.
We're just
Anyways,
letting it.
okay, that's the Fenway Focus official weird sport rankings. Let's go on to our players of the week.
Oh my god. Player of the week. Do you want to start or do you want me to go?
Yes.
I will start then. I'm going with JJ Bleday.
Woo!
The fact that the Marlins traded him for AJ Puck seems weirder and weirder because AJ Puck sucks as a starting pitcher. JJ Bleday went 6 for 14 this week. I mean, not that JJ Bleday's been good, but still, it's just a weird trade. JJ Bleday 6 for 14 this past week with 2 doubles, 3 homers, and 7 RBIs. Also, 5 walks to just 2 strikeouts. Overall, very, very solid week, which included railroading the Marlins. So, with that, JJ Bleday gets my player of the week. Jason, who was your player of the week?
Mine is Christopher Morel. I love Christopher Morel.
Christopher.
Thanks.
Christopher.
Shut up.
I'm making fun of you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Don't make me say anything that you'll regret. So in in this past week he batted 261, 6 hits, 4 home runs, 9 RBIs, and 4 runs scored in 7 games this week.
Wow, that seems kind of I don't know. I think JJ Bleday was a better pick.
9 RBIs.
We should
for
have
what?
votes on who has the better player.
Yeah, we should. However, he had a hit in 6 of 7 of those games, and he had a streak of he had a 4-game RBI streak in which he had 7 RBIs, which is pretty cool. He also walked 3 times today.
That's like a career high for him. I don't think he's ever walked that much in a week. Forget about 1 game.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, that's my player of the week.
It's also probably how many times did he strike out?
How many times did he strike out?
This is the real telling thing if he had a good week. He's a big strikeout guy.
6. But he struck out once. He didn't have more than 2 strikeouts a game, and the middle game of the Milwaukee series he had 2 strikeouts. But that's the only game he recorded more than 1.
All right, that's not bad. Pitcher of the week, Jason.
So wait. Next time we'll set up a poll on Twitter about player of the week and see whose player wins, and we'll keep track of it.
We will try to keep track of it.
No, we will keep track of it.
I say that for Guess the Prospect on the Pesky Report every time, and I never keep track of it.
Well, we're not. Are we the Pesky Report? I'm not putting I'm not under the bus.
To be fair,
I love
Hunter
the Pesky Report. They do a lot of good work. But are we the Pesky Report? I love them. No, I do love them.
You better love them. I'm with them.
Yeah, you're with them. Yeah, whatever.
I love them.
I love them. Okay. Anyways, so my pitcher of the week is Shota Imanaga. Now, he only started 1 game this week on May 1st. And by the way, for everyone listening, may the 4th be with you. I know it's the Revenge of the 5th day, but may the 4th be with you. But anyways, Imanaga, 1 start against the New York Mets this week. Went 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Okay, that's amazing. But compared to his season, that's just... His season this year has been incredible. He has an ERA of 0.78, 30. His strikeouts are okay, but look, he's getting the job done. I know he's a pitch-to-contact pitcher, 35 strikeouts, but we knew he wasn't going to have high strikeout numbers. Only he's given up 2 home runs this year, and he's only given up 3 earned runs, 5 runs allowed. Only 3 of them have been earned. He's only walked 4 guys, too, which is insane. And by the way, he has a whip of 0.75. His whip is lower than his ERA. It should be. It should be, but I was gonna say compared to his ERA now, 0.78,
Yes.
that's insane.
Yes. I was about to say, I'm like, what do you mean by I'm like
No, no,
most
no, no. I
pitchers.
was saying that. I was saying that in
Yeah,
the
I know what
perspective
you
of
meant. I
yes.
know what
Okay,
you
good.
meant. I'm just saying the majority of pitchers' whips are below their ERA, if
Right,
not all,
right,
typically.
right. You knew what I meant, though.
Yes, I knew what you meant though. I understood it. I was like, wait, what? um, this next for my pitcher of the week, I'm cheating a little bit because we didn't do a pitcher of the week last week or player of the week. So I'm going with a guy who hitters are going to need protection from because
What the
I'm.
hell?
You guys can't see what I just did. Um,
Don't tell him.
I will not say. I'm not going to say. Jason found it hilarious though. Um, because hitters are going to definitely need protection because Tariq Schoolball has been
I'll tell you if you
slicing
DM
and
me.
dicing them up. Tariq Schoolball's last three starts, his first start in this three-start stretch was April 22nd, which falls within last week. And then he had two starts last week, technically, and then one this week. So his last three starts, 19 innings pitched. He has given up 13 hits, but he's only allowed 3 earned runs. And he has struck out 27 hitters while only walking one. I do want to give a little bit of a shout out to Jack Flaherty, who did have a stellar 6 2/3 innings performance against his former team, the St. Louis Cardinals, where he only allowed 2 hits, no runs, and struck out 14 hitters while only walking one. So that was another good performance. But I'm going with Schoolball because, like I said, hitters might need protection from him. That's how nasty he is. That's how nasty he is. He's so nasty they might need protection.
DM me if you want to know what just happened.
Yeah. You like that one, Jason?
I love it. I love it. I love it.
If only they could see. They can't, unfortunately. If I knew that, if they actually, I'll say it like this: if this was a video podcast, I would not have just done what I did. I'll put it like that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You want to know? DM me or Jason, or and find out.
Oh my
We
god.
do have video footage of it.
No, yeah, no kidding. Oh my god. Anyways,
That
we
caught
want to
you off
talk
guard,
about.
didn't it?
Yeah, you did.
You know who else is gonna need protection?
Who?
Peter Bendix from Marlins fans after he traded away Luis Ariz.
Oh my god.
What do you thought?
The last name.
I know. What's the last name again?
Shut up. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it.
Ah, this is off the rails.
Oh my god.
This thing has gone off the rails. Your favorite
Yeah.
thing, Jason? Shout
About.
out. Going off the rails.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you love it.
We do.
Shout out. You know who you are. But okay, let's try and rein this back in. Luis Ariz was traded. I don't know how we're getting through this.
Hold on. Can you stop it for a second?
Hold on. No. Hold on 1 second. Luis Ariz was traded for Woo Suck Go, or Go Woo Suck, however you want to say it.
Right.
Dylan Head, Jacob Marcy, and Nathan Martorella. The Padres are also sending basically 7.9, well, say $8 million in cash to the Padres to cover this season's money for Luis Ariz. Um, you know, so I have a question for you. Who
Yep.
won this trade?
Good question. I don't think anybody won that trade. The fact of the matter is, to quote Dr. Phil, it's April. It was essentially April. I still think the first week of May is April talk because I think April's the beginning of the season. And oh fuck it, screw it. Early May, you make that trade. It's like you could have gotten a better package, but Luis Ariz has won the batting title in his respective league 2 times in a row. So So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I
AL in
think
2022, NL in 2023.
I don't think either side won, only because it's a little early. But the fact that this trade didn't really, on paper, didn't really make sense for the Padres because the Padres already they were DHing Manny Machado this whole season already. They probably are going to use him as a DH for the for their A lineup, for their top lineup when everyone's healthy. Because they have Bogarts at second and then Machado at third now. So it made sense. If Machado's going to play every day at third base now, it makes sense that, okay, now a DH spot opens up. So, and it's also early, right? It was the first week of May, but at the same time, they gave up. I think there's number 6, number 9, number 12, something like that prospects for Luis Ariz, who was struggling in the beginning of the season. By no means, he's not a good defender at all. But yeah, I see you shake your head. But hitting wise, yeah, he's won batting titles and back to back seasons in his respective leagues. So I'm happy. I'm happy for him that he's in a place that he's gonna hopefully win now. But the Marlins are going into another deep rebuild with that trade because you don't make that trade unless you're planning to go on a deep rebuild.
Or
So,
they're not planning on signing him because they're cheap and broke.
yep. Thanks a lot, Marlins. Remember, I think what Derek
They've
Jeter
always been cheap.
Jeter quit because they went the owner wouldn't allow him to sign Castellanos,
Boo hoo.
something like that. I saw a report on that, but whatever.
Imagine being mad you couldn't sign Nick Castellanos.
I know
You know how many people might die?
too many.
Dude, every time he hits a home run, someone dies.
Has he hit
He's
a home
probably,
run this year?
I don't know, has anyone died this year?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I gotta check now. I am so.
You just like, did someone hit a homer?
He has 2 home runs, so 2 people have died
Nice. Keep that
or
number nice and
tragic
low,
event
Nick.
happened.
Yes, unfortunately.
But yeah, but back to the trade.
And a
It
long
was
fly ball to left
it,
field.
it was very much like it raised a lot of eyebrows. Like, what? Like, it makes sense for the Padres, but it does if they're going to plan to use him as a full time DH. But then even though now their defense is terrible, I know they had Tyler Wade at third base to start the year. He's out of the equation now. So now their lineup's probably going to be what? Arise, and they needed a leadoff hitter because they tried Bogarts as their leadoff hitter, and how did that work out? Derek, how did that work out?
He stinks, and I know that because he's on my fantasy team. He got benched for Michael
Ha
Garcia.
ha.
To
We
be fair, I
just
picked him in the
stink at
19th
fantasy.
round. He was projected to go on like the 7th or 8th round, so either way, it's still a good pick. Just unfortunate.
Yeah, but it's just with the Marlins. Yeah, now they're back in a rebuild, which sucks because I hate to see teams go in a deep rebuild the season after they made the playoffs. I know they barely made the playoffs, but they still made the playoffs and they were capable of. They still have a young core, kind of, but this season has been plagued with injuries, right? They have a whole rotation who's injured. They have Alcantara, Tommy John, Yuri Perez, Tommy John, Jesus Lazardo, elbow soreness, Edward Cabrera, shoulder. And who am I missing? I think there's another one. Maybe I'm missing.
Um, and AJ Puck, shoulder
AJ
fatigue.
Puck. So they're
Um,
one of their like top bullpen weapons
yeah, so
closed.
they moved to the rotation.
But
Um,
yeah,
Sixto Sanchez, who's never been healthy, he's back in the
Edward Cabrera
rotation.
recently's come back.
Yes. Wasn't Trevor Rogers hurt at some point? Was he? Or was he?
Braxton Garrett's the other one.
It's Braxton Garrett. Yeah. Braxton Garrett, shoulder impingement.
Not good, not great.
That's rough. And then Max Myers back in AAA for them.
Brian Hoeing and
Nice
Josh
name.
Simpson. I hate you. JT Shagwa. I hate you.
Shagwa.
Shagwa. Rays legend. Or Atlanta Braves legend, I think. Actually.
Such
No. He was just a Rays legend. Was he? A Braves? No.
It was with the Braves, I think. Maybe.
Was he? I'm not sure.
Um,
No, I'm thinking Matt
no, he
Whistler.
wasn't. You're thinking of someone else.
I'm thinking of Matt Whistler.
It's a Minnesota Twins lesson. Minnesota Twins legend, JT Sharklaw.
Yeah.
Played there in 2016. You know who else is the
Mhm.
Minnesota Twins legend?
Who?
Take a guess. Who am I thinking of? This is
Christian
obvious.
Vasquez.
No,
Christian Vasquez.
this is obvious. Minnesota
Min-
Twins legend.
It could be a lot of people.
Big power.
Big Poppy.
No. Never played for the Red Sox.
Who? Just tell me.
Miguel Sano, you. That's obvious.
No, it's not.
You should
You say,
know
give me-
I love Miguel Sano.
I give you that credit, but I thought that was too obvious of a pick. I just didn't know.
said it was obvious. Basically what I said.
I should have known. Okay, whatever. Screw you.
Yeah, great. Good one.
Good going. You embarrassed me now.
Nice. You don't know who my favorite player from the Minnesota Twins is.
Miguel Sano.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, okay, actually, let's try one more. You ready for this?
No.
No, you're gonna like this. I think you're really, really, really gonna like this. Oakland A's legend.
AJ Puck.
No.
The other guy. JJ Bidet.
Former Red Sox.
Frankie Montas.
Nope.
Mitch Moreland.
Right position.
Seth Brown.
Retired after 2017.
After 2017.
All-Star in 2014. Played with the Red Sox in 07 and part of 08 before he was traded. I'd assume he was traded.
In 07 and what?
Part of that young group with part of that young Pedroia, Reddick, etc., Lowry, etc. group. Ellsbury, Lester, Buckle, part of that group. First baseman.
No, it wasn't Uke.
No. Lefty.
Oh! No. Aaron Bates? No.
No, Bats lefty. Come on, I'm going to be sad if you don't get this.
Eric Hinsky?
Nope. Think. Last name starts with an M. May or may not grow on a tree.
It's fucking Brand. Is it Brandon Moss?
Yes, it's Brandon Moss.
God damn it!
I thought you would have got that sooner.
I thought you were gonna say Aaron Bates, but I'm like, damn, I don't remember him playing for the Athletics.
Nope. You know who's an honorary missing person?
Who?
Yoenis Cespedes. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Dude, the 2012 Oakland A's team is the most wild team ever.
Love off the rails.
That is the most wild team ever. That's a real wild team. So even the 2013 team's wild as well. Actually, you know who my my favorite like random one-time All-Star player is?
Oh,
This is a random too, because he was an All-Star in the year where he had an 87 OPS plus in
who?
2009 with the Tigers.
Who
So
was this
this
player?
this player on Baseball Reference, his positions are listed as third baseman and catcher,
Ew.
and he played games. He played over 1,000 games at third base, played 376 games at catcher, played 47 games in the outfield, including 33 of them in center, played 19 games at second base, 4 at first base, and he played 1 inning at shortstop.
Who is this guy?
Detroit Tigers legend.
Say the name.
Brandon Inge. That one's out there.
Guess the player. Are we playing guess the player now?
I don't know.
Um, I got nothing.
To be fair, the first half of the season he had an 876 OPS. In
Well,
the
yeah, he was an all-star.
in the first half. In the second half of the season, he definitely didn't have an 876 OPS. He had a 542 OPS in the second half. They're all. Oh, I have a good one. A really good one. So this player, at least to me, is most known for his time with the Angels. But he started his career with Arizona, then went to Kansas City, then went to the Angels, then went to Oakland, then went to Atlanta and the Dodgers to close out his career. He is listed as a third baseman and second baseman. And he has played games at third base, second base, shortstop, first base, and corner outfield in his big league career. Initials are AC.
Alex Cora.
No. Alberto Callaspo. You like that one?
Yes.
That's a real good one. Alberto Callaspo. That's such a good one. No, there are a lot of random. Some of those Angels teams just had random people on them. Like, really
Um,
random. There are also there were sneaky good players on that team who just, weird.
there's a player in 1960 who played for the Kansas City Athletics and in 1961 with the Washington Senators. He is listed as a second baseman and pinch hitter.
I have no clue.
A career, you're not going to get it. A career WAR of he has career negative WAR, only 2 hits and 20 at bats. You know what his name is?
I have no
Chet
clue.
Boak. That's a weird name. I don't know. Um,
Actually, you know who my favorite utility player of all time is?
who?
He's at least to me, he's most well known his
Pablo
time with
Reyes.
the Florida Marlins from '09 to 2012. That's his longest stretch with the team, where he played 4 years for them.
D. Gordon.
Nope.
Who?
This guy made a return in 2020 after not playing in the big league since 2017. It's Emilio Bonifacio.
Ooh.
That's a name.
Yes.
That is a name and a half. Shout out Emilio Bonifacio. That dude was like a G in like MLB 2K on the Wii. Way back when. Way back when.
You know a player named Swan?
Oh god. I'm scared.
Anyways, I'm done with random baseball. We'll create an episode dedicated to finding the most random baseball players ever on Baseball Reference.
We might have to, dude. We might have to. There's some random ones. Oh, you know what's actually really random? Actually, let me read you the bullpen for the 2013 Oakland A's. You ready for this?
Go ahead.
The bullpen is actually wild. Jesse Chavez, Dan Otero,
What?
Pat Neshek, Jerry Blevins, Ryan Cook, Sean Doolittle, Grant Balfour. Oh, guess who else made five? Guess who made 5 appearances for them as well?
Who?
Hideki Okajima.
God.
Oh, all while Sonny Gray was also made 2 relief appearances as well.
Yay.
That's such a random 2013 Oakland A's. Dude, there's a lot of random bullpen.
Yeah. A
Like that's
very
weird.
random bullpen.
And Bartolo Colon that year had a 2.65 ERA in 2013 at 40. Bartolo Colon's so weird. I don't know how he played through 2018. That makes no damn sense.
He should come back and sign a minor league deal somewhere
Oh God, no.
with the Rays.
Nah, please no.
So wait, off topic. Did the Rays officially offer Yasiel Puig a minor league deal?
I have no clue. I don't know. Maybe. Uh, well, if you're looking for protection, folks, call 1-800-PROTECTION to get your protection. Protection on any and everything. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. Protection, unless it breaks. Then we are not liable. Like I said, call 1-800-PROTECTION. Right, Jason?
Yay. Yup.
All right, that wraps it up for the Family Focus. For Jason, my name is Derek. Thanks for tuning into our absolute wacky whack
Off
show.
the rails, yes.
Yeah, whatever the heck this episode was. We ran out of stuff to talk about, so just talk about random things. So like I said, for Jason, my name is Derek. Thanks for tuning into the Family Focus, and we will see you less time on a less chaotic show.